useful to you, and not only to you, your parents, teachers, or anyone can use this one to learn or else improve their coding skills, their programming skills. They can, their logical skills also they can improve. Here I'm sharing my presentation. Yeah, this is the scratch. Actually, first thing is question is learn to code, code to learn. Yeah, if you want to learn the coding, then you can use the scratch. Or else if you want to code it, simply you can use the scratch. Okay, both ways it will be useful. Who want to use the suppose yesterday only I met with one boy. So he is saying he is very much interested in the gaming, but we don't know how to use the JavaScript or how to use the gaming background, those things. So I suggest him to do in this one. So what happened? It is providing the one gateway between the students and computer knowledge. Okay, suppose if you want to do games in the JavaScript or else some graphical designer language, it will take time to at least 3 months time to learn that one. But Scratch is not like that. It is a block level language. Block level language. I will show you some examples also. So everything in the blocks, we need to arrange the blocks in the programming area just sequentially. Then it will work on that one. And one more thing is when we are dealing with the normal text language, so many errors are coming. Okay, so error handling and compiling and error handling is another headache. So if you want to doing in JavaScript or else Java, so you need to save it .java file and you need to compile it with .java.c. Again, it is another headache. So and if any error is coming, again you need to go there and again you need to edit, again you need to compile. So these many problems are there. Okay, but as a fourth class student, suppose sixth class students, if they want to do these all things, actually their main focus is designing a game or play with the game. But whenever you are putting this compiling and these other things like a saving, compiling, error handling, so their motive is deviating, or else their idea is deviating. They want to learn some other things. So instead of that one, if you give without error handling, or else simply if you give the only concentration point on the scratch only, or else programming only, then they can improve their skills. Later in higher grade, they can deal with the error handling and any other points. Okay, and now come here in this presentation, I want to show you few things. The first thing is the content. What is the scratch? I will discuss, and until now who are using the scratch, and around the world how many countries they are using, and in the schools how they are using, how to use the scratch, and what is the new in the scratch 3.0, because I'm using the scratch from scratch 1.2 onwards. There is drastic changes, okay, there. So some extra pieces also came. The students mostly like this one. Not only students, even parents and teachers also, even software engineers also, they like the most extensions. So today I will discuss about those things also. Okay, so we will start this one. If you have anything or else if you want any point ask me, just you can post on the chat box. Okay, now I'll start with the scratch. Actually, if you observe here, it is a scratch is a programming language or coding language. You can think anything, but it will helpful to us to create interactive stories. If you want to create an interactive story, and if you want to create a game, okay, even temple run also we can design in this one. Even temple run we can design this one. Flappy Bird we can design this one. So I'm saying simple to complex, simple to complex games also we can design using the scratch. And animations, so if you want to learn animations also from some graphical things also, we can learn it very easily. So after completing your stories or else whatever the thing you designed, because most of the thing students like this one only sharing, because they are very young minds, they are with very good ideas, they want to share with the parents and teachers. What we are doing actually, so as a teacher, if 60 members in our class, so one student is standing and just giving their idea, it is okay. But if it is, there is no time to me taking the all 60 ideas. So most of the students are there sitting back and simply they're just leaving their ideas. Why? Because because no one to listen their ideas. So instead of that one, suppose if you give the platform to share with the world, just I told him just before only, just I'm saying about the scratch. Then he said one thing, sir, Code Lab, one software is there. We designed one game. Till now, 10,000 people they visited my game. So at the time I saw his eyes, it's like a spark in his eyes. That means so he achieved something like that he is feeling. So how it is because of just he shared to throughout the world whatever he designed, he shared to throughout the world. Throughout the world, his name is going. So once a person is designed this one, okay, like that they're feeling. So if you do in the scratch, okay, it is not like a offline coding software. It is in online also available. If you do in online, if you share throughout the world, okay, maybe other members can see and they can motivate motive from here or take a inspire from your thing. Okay, 1 second students, just please be on board. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Yeah. So in the Scratch, we can create the interactive stories and games, animations we can do. And the next thing is that we can share to all our friends. Okay. And this is the main important thing. Now coming to here, who are using the Scratch? Actually, this Scratch is designed for the only 16 to 14 years, or else 8 to 16 years age group only they create started. When they are creating this thing, they think like that, okay, only it is for kids only. But nowadays everybody using, even teachers are using, even parents are using, because teachers are using for the just explaining. If they want to explain any English stories or else they want to teach any computer topics, they're using this one. Even mathematical teachers also they are using for explaining about the shapes and all, size and all, or else area they want to calculate. So they are using computer science teachers, they are using for the, they want to teach the what is the variable, or else some language they want to teach. It is a one language they are using. And coming to teachers, if anything they want to show in the graphical way, like a suppose social teacher is there, she want to explain about the like a how to revolving the earth around the sun, so she want to teach that one, she is using this one. So all the teachers, parents, all age group people are using this one. Now till now millions of people are creating the scratch projects. A wide variety of settings are there, including homes, schools, museum, libraries, communities. All the ways it is available, and they are using this one. And coming to next one, actually around the world, till now around the world, if you observe here, there are 150 different countries are it is available, and 150 different countries it is using, and 40 languages. If you want to try any other language also, you can try, because most of the students, I have the students from the international schools like Indus International School like this. So most of the students from foreign students, because Thai students will most oftenly visit the Indus International School. At the time, if they want to do the programming in that one in the language, it is available. And some people they are born in India, but they are learning Spanish. They want to do the games on Spanish. It is available like that. 40 languages it is available. You can share at any time. You can share this one. Okay, so around the world, there is a 40 languages is possible, and 150 countries are using this Scratch. So Scratch in the schools. Now, if you observe here, in the Scratch in the schools, actually from elementary onwards, they are learning. In the elementary, they started like a storytelling, or else learning some good habits. This type of topics they are covering. And coming to higher grades, they are teaching directly subjects. All STEM subjects they are learning with the Scratch. Especially like me, like a robotics teachers or STEM robotics teachers, we are using very effectively the Scratch in the class. If you observe, if you want to teach any movements, you want to teach about the any constant changing, or else you want to teach about the particular science topic like a friction or else force. So easily, it can very easy in the showing in the scratch, because what is the programming, they can create and they can see the output immediately, not tomorrow or else after completion of project. Actually, whatever the project, suppose they did it 2 lines, they did 3 lines, immediately they can see the output in the side by side only. And so it will give a very good feeling to students, because see, as a software engineers, we can't see the output immediately. Suppose if you observe here, we need to complete the one particular module, and after that only we can see the output. Okay, this module is working like that. If you take a software engineers, but if you same situation happen to students, they will hesitate because they want immediate result. So suppose if they write it 2 lines of code, immediately they can see the output. So that's why in the schools, why it is successful and Scratch is successful means it is the main reason. The main reason is they can see the immediately output of or else outcome of their effort. So that's why it is very important to all the teachers. Next topic is how to use the Scratch. And see, if you observe here, how to use this Scratch here. After this presentation, just I want to show you some games or else some modules. Okay, in this webinar only I will explain and what is the structure of that one. And later I will go to how to share also. I will share with you. Okay, throughout the world, if you want to export your projects, so how to share that thing also I will show you. Okay, and next I will go to what is the new in the Scratch. So these 3 topics from now onwards just we will discuss. First thing is how to create, how to share, and what are the new things in the Scratch 3.0 we will share. See here, I'm opening my Scratch. If anybody are very new to the Scratch, you can see here, and if you want to note it down, or else if you want to see the things, you can see better. And you are already know about the Scratch. Okay, you can just enjoy, sit and enjoy. And who are new to this Scratch, just see here. See, the Scratch is available in both online and offline. Both ways it will be helpful and useful also. Here, see, if I want to open my Scratch, I need to go to any browser. Okay, suppose if I'm going to any browser like a, yeah, see here I'm going to my browser. Yeah, then after that you can type, okay, yes, see, Scratch. Okay, Scratch 3.0 also you can type, or else scratch.mit.edu.edu also you can type, anything you can type. If you type like this, or else Scratch 3.0 also if you type, then it will leads to scratch.mit.edu. This is the URL actually. If you didn't know, or else if you forget the URL, simply you can type Scratch 3.0, then it will lead to scratch.mit.edu. This is the first step. In the second step, see, this is just a Scratch main page, and here if you want to create any games, you can go here. Okay, create here. Actually, with account, some of the benefits are there. Without accounts also we can do. If you don't like register in the Scratch, no problem, you can do. You can directly go to create, you can create your games and you can download to your local computer. Suppose if you want to save all your projects in the online, then you need to register. Okay, there is a sign in option is there. If you see here in this corner, here I signed in, so it is my account. So what is the use of account, what are the advantages means, any program if I did it in online, so it is storing my account. So what will happen if next time if I move to my another city or else another thing, so immediately uh, if I want to do it there, or else my grandparents home I moved, so there I want to open my thing, so immediately I open there and I can see it here. And the next thing is uh, I can share to all the world. Okay, without the login or else without account we can't share. With the account we can share throughout the world. Just I will show you how to share also. Okay, these 2 things available with the account. For account they will not ask you nothing, just they will ask the one email ID, just you username and password, that's it. Okay, other than this one nothing they will ask. And coming here, this is the scratch. Okay, just before only we discussed. So if you observe here, there are 40 languages. Any language you can change it and you can use it. At present we are using the English language. Okay, suppose this is the file and edit. If you go to here, easily you can understand. If you want to start a new project, you can save. And if you want to save your project, you can do it here. And if you want to save as a copy, like a one more copy, if you want to create, you can create here. This is for just downloading this total whole your project to your computer and save to your computer. Okay, and this is for the just already if any project you download it to your system, then you can upload here. And this is the for edit button. Okay, just editing the projects. And if you want to more tutorials, here it is available. Here you can give the name. So today is my first project, just so I'm putting the sample project. Okay, yeah, this is the share button. After completion of your project, if you want to share, you can share with this. Okay, because I already I have the account holder, so that's why I share button is visible to me. Suppose if you don't have account, then it is not visible to you. Now if you observe here, there are three modes are there. Okay, first one is the code mode. Okay, and second one is the costume mode, and third one is the sound mode. Okay, so any project or else any animation or else any conversation if you want to make, or else simply you can take don't think like that. If you take the stage performances in your college days, in your high school days, if you see a stage performance, actually how they will do the conversation, first thing is that they will write the dialogues. After that they will do the makeup. Next thing is that they will do the background. Okay, so and sounding, these things they will concentrate. Okay, suppose background and your costume will be coming under costume, and dialogues are coming under code, and the third thing is the sound. Okay, if even movie also, if you see same thing, they will check it out, makeups and everything, dialogues and sound, these three only there. So here also code means nothing but dialogue, what to do and how to do, what are the dialogues you need to perform, those things it will be available in the code. And costume means, okay, what is the characters in there, and what is the costume of character, and what is the background, what is the background costume, you can discuss here. Okay, you can deal here. And sound, okay, if you want to add any sound effects, you can deal here. So these three modes are in the scratch. Okay, if you see in the code, if you click on the code, there are different type of different category of blocks are there. See, motion blocks, loops, sound, events, control, sensing, operator, variable, my blocks. Okay, so different blocks are there. If you want to move giving the your movement to your character, then you can use a motion. If you want to give if you want to change, or else if you want to say any dialogues, then you can the loops. So sound means play the sound. Then so how to create the sound means you need to go to sound mode, and there you can create your sounds. Those sound you can use using this button, you can using this block, you can use it in the program. Okay, so events, how to start, how to stop the programming, those things it is available here. Controlling, so if you want to repeat anything, or else if, how to flow the one. Okay, if something is happen, what we need to do, if another thing is happen, what we need to do. So those controlling programming control is available here. So sensing means you can add some extra points, like you're touching something or behavior based on the your response, they need to just give the response. So those things we can do it here. Operators, see, mathematical operations we can do here, and logical operations also, logical and logical are also we can do. Variables and my blocks, if you want to create any new blocks also, you can create. So this is the one. Suppose if you just, I will show you normal simple project. Okay, recently I did one project, but here one more time for you, I will make another project here. Suppose I want to start my anything here, this flag I'm taking as a just starting button, and if I want to stop any particular time, then I'm taking this one as a stop button. Now here I'm doing here, I'm going to event, I'm taking the flag. Simple, one simple game we will design. Okay, so I want to start this one. So before this one, actually I want to first, I need to design my characters. Okay, first any project if you take it, okay, like a dramas or anything, first what you do one thing, like a design the characters. then give a dialogues to that character. Okay, so first I will start with like design the costumes. So first I will design the my backdrop. Okay, so I'm going to stage. If I want to change the stage, here backdrops are there. Here I can go in the paint, or else I can search some already default images are there. Okay, I will go there. At present I'm taking the this bedroom. Yeah, this is my one of the costume. Okay, and one more costume I will take it out. And how to do one more costume means, here just I will click on this one. Okay, I will go to background, and here I will choose from the one forest. I will take it out. Okay, so I created like this. This is the costume number 2, costume number 3. I don't need this one by white color background. Simply I will delete this. Okay, only 2 things I am taking. Now I'm coming to spirit. So I want, see, actually I want small conversation between one girl. Actually she is waiting for some birthday gift, but nobody wishing her. So how to create that situation using the scratch? Just for sample programming purpose I'm making. So what I'm doing here, I'm keeping here birthday gift. My project name is birthday gift. Okay, and now I'm changing my spirit also. So how to change the spirit means, you can go here and you can click on this one, and see there are so many images are there: animals, people, fantasy, dance, like that. Okay, so you can choose on like anything. So at present we are dealing with the thing. Yeah, can go here. Yeah, I think it is loading very slowly. Yeah, because so many graphical content is there, so that's why it is coming like this. So I'm clicking on the people, and see here I'm taking the any one person. Okay, I will take she. Only one girl only coming. Instead of this one, what we can do, just if you select from here. Okay, if you select from here, then it will come here. Yeah, you can delete this period. See, she is coming here. Suppose I want to turn, she is actually turning that side. I want to turn she like a left side. So how can I turn means, you can go to paint. Okay, you can go to costumes. In this costume, there is a flip for general button is there. You can turn that. Okay, this is good. Now, suppose she is thinking herself like a just she is thinking anything. So how can I do that one? So when flag clicked, my game should be start, and immediately she should think like that. And here I'm writing some dialogues for her. Today is my birthday. Okay, no one wished me. Like this she is thinking. Suppose, see, I told you before only, just whenever you are doing something, you can see the immediate output. See, suppose if I click on like this, yeah, she will talk like this. So immediately what is happen, when she is thinking like that, one more character we will take, that is a magic girl or something, some angel or else magic girl. She will come and she will give the uh, make a wish to her. So I'm taking one more spirit, and if you take it here from people, you can take. So I need some magic. If you want to upload, you can upload from the outside also. Okay, some wizard girl I'm taking here, and here she is coming. I want to put she in this place. Okay, so when flag is clicked, okay, so our first dialogue is just okay, wait for some time. So that's why what I'm doing here, I'm giving the wait. Okay, suppose wait 4 seconds, or else I'm giving here like, because 2 seconds she is talking and 2 seconds, one more 2 seconds she is thinking like that. Immediately it will be coming here, or else you can go to looks here. You can show and wait 4 seconds. Sorry, yeah, it will be better. Now when she is coming, I need to make a sound like this, like a some magic sound I want to put it. See, this sound is good, so I'm keeping this sound like a sound like this. Play sound magic star. Okay, suppose now I click the flag, you can see the result like this. See, this character is, it should not come before, so it should come later only. So how can we make it? Simply here we are showing put show. So in place of that one, what we can do, we can put it this one as a hide. Now if you play the game, it is coming like this. So the sound is coming and it is coming like this. So this way we can do the programming. And now if you want to give any dialogues to her, then you can give it. So based on the spirit, okay, suppose in movie also, if your dialogue is you are saying and that character dialogue that will say. Same way, if you want to write the dialogues here, you can write it the all the dialogues here. If you want to give the dialogues here, you can write it. Okay, go to here and say here, and we'll take it like this. And hi, and what is the name you will give? Any name. And yeah, any name from participants, you will take it. Yeah, Veena is there. I'm keeping Veena. Okay, sorry for that one. Yeah, like this I'm creating. Okay, so when I'm doing like this, see, today is my birthday and no one wish to me, then immediately another thing is come, hi when I destroy. So immediately you should say make a wish, I will or else anything if you want to give, you can give it like this, like a make a wish. I don't want to make a big program, just it is a sample program, so that's why what I'm doing here, I'm concluding till here, make a wish. So until she said these topics, she should be wait more. So I'm clicking on the Veena spirit here, I'm putting here wait more. Okay, so because I want to show you some other advanced things also, so that's why I'm giving this. Now see here, today is my birthday, just immediately we can see the result, and if any error is there, we can see immediately like this. Make a wish, then she will ask for the, I want to see the uh, yeah, I want to go to forest. Suppose she asked like this. If you are new to Scratch, you can enjoy this one. If you are already Scratch, maybe you get bored. Okay, I will change this one. Yeah, till now it is happen like this. Now coming to this character, when okay, until our dialogue complete, just we are in the wait mode. You can say that is 3 seconds. Okay, after that it will change the background. So how to change the background means, when wait 3 seconds is coming. Okay, so broadcast the message one. Okay, when message one is received, okay, then you can go to change background here. Now suppose if I put it, then you can say granted. Here we can see the result. See now, like this. So we can create the animation. Actually, lack of time, I created a very small thing. If you want to see that game here, you can see here. See, this is the studio. Actually, whatever the project I am doing here, I will share it here. Okay, and see, I already created this one. You can see here. Not only thing, we can make parties, or else we can make animation, dance like a movie, making movie. Also, we can create here. See. See, this way we can do the different projects. Okay, this is the actually how to design a like a conversation or a small skit on the scratch. Now coming here, I'm moving to next up. How to share this project? Okay, once if I do this birthday gift here, here there is a share is there. If I click on the share, then it will go to throughout the world. Or else if you see here, if you go to your account, my stuff is there, there shared projects are there. Okay, suppose this project is there, this project till now I didn't share this one. I click on this one. Okay, so here birthday gift is there. Here this project is not shared, so only you can see it. Click share to let everyone see. If I click on this one, see, before clicking on this one, so I need to write some instructions, so how to play this game and these things I want to write it, I can write it. So just click on the flag, or else some story if you want to write. And here you can write about the thing. Veena birthday, today is Veena birthday, like that. You, whatever the right thing if you want to write, you can write it here. And after that, you can share to throughout the world. If you click on this throughout the world, it will go to like this. See, once it is going to that one, it will create the just one URL to you, scratch.mit.edu and projects, and it will give the some number. You can copy that number, you can paste it, you can send to anyone. If you send to anyone, just immediately it will show to all the people. And maybe once again, where is the chat box here? Anyone, can you send a message, one message to hi, like just myself I'll send it. Yeah, I'm putting here chat here. So here, suppose if I want to share my project to you, see, I send one URL to you. If you open that URL, okay, if you send that if you see that URL, if you click on that URL, immediately you will get this project. Okay, see, if you click on that project, immediately it will open in the browser. If you have the Google Chrome with internet, that's it, that is enough. Simply it will open in our account. Okay, this way we can share to throughout the world. Or else if you create any studio, because there is a chance how YouTube studios, maybe you have some idea. So here I created my studio like this. I can store all my thing, all my project in the studio. So maybe most probably all the people can see this one. Okay, so if you were creating very amazing things, everybody follow your studio, and they will see all your projects too also. Here my studio actually I created here, and I can see from here. Okay, now coming to here, the next topic is just how to create some interactive games. And next one more project I will show you how to create some interactive games. After that I will go to advanced thing. Okay, so here one more just I'm making here. Here last night we created one of my students is created, actually he inspired from the internet and he created this one, he shared with me. Just I'm showing to you. It is related to present situation. Actually, how coronavirus is spreading to throughout the world, like how it is started. So you want to show that one in the like an animated. How to create that one? See here, actually, when you start the game, okay, when you start the game, infected people is 0. Okay, now there is no infected people. Now everyone, the green color is no infected people. Now everyone is roaming in the society freely like this. Okay, so suddenly coronavirus is coming to society. So that means one reticular ball will come. Okay, so once the coronavirus is going and touching to each person, then it will turn to red color. Suppose if you observe here, now see, now all balls are turning to red color. Okay, so how coronavirus is spreading in the society? You have good thought, you have good idea, so maybe inspired from the internet, but I'm really appreciating that student. Actually, you see how he symbolized his idea. It is very good. He asked me little bit tips. So how can we make a clones, or else how can we affect like that? So we created this one. It is a very simple game only. Just what we did it like a we cloned every ball and different one. Okay, whenever if you touch the red color, then immediately that ball also touch to red color like that only. You put it like this. So very simple program we did it. So this type of interactive games also we can design. So actually it is designed by one of the students. That's not me. I only give the idea, just how to touch, how it is turning to red. Only I give that idea only. That's it. And this type of things we can do using the Scratch. Now I'm going to advanced thing. Okay, now I'm going to advanced thing. That is the what is the extensions, or else what are the advanced things in the Scratch. See, if you observe here, they give the some add extension button here. Can you see here in the leftmost downside corner? Yeah, if you click on that one, see here, pen is there, video sensing is there, text to speech is there, and translate text, make a like that, microbit, milestone, so many different things are there. Okay, if you want to operate these milestones, or else you do, or else this boost also, you can use Scratch. But at present I'm explaining about the pen, video sensing, and text to speech. Pen already we know about this one. Okay, these two are the new things, so we will do this one. Okay, now I will go with the text to speech. Okay, I will take this one. I will take the new project. Okay, this project I will save, and I will take the new project. Just text to speech is nothing but like a maybe my internet is coming. Anyone just can message me. Can you see my internet? It is coming, my screen is visible to you. Just post in the box. Can you see my screen? Anyone please post in the box.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. See here. Yeah, I got the response from the Viva 1724. Okay, good. Now see, if you see here, actually text to speech means nothing but like a Alexa. Okay, suppose see, if you are talking to something, some robot will be talk to you, no? Same way, whatever you are writing the text, okay, so it will be just not in the text mode, it will be speak to you. Okay, so if you want to create some interactive voice robots, then you can give this type of programming. So what will do, just it will speak in the speaker. Just I will show you here. Yeah, if you see here, you can go to here, some text to speech, you can take it out. Okay, so when flag is clicked, like you go to event. Okay, so you can write anything like a Suppose if you are writing like it, instead of before this one, we are doing like this. Before this one, we are doing like this. Okay, hello, we are doing like this. But now we have the option is there, speak hello. Then if I click on this one, then immediately if I click on this one, immediately it will speak. Okay, if you have the sound, then you can hear, or else I will share the computer sounds, then also you can hear. Share computer sound, yeah. So this way it will be work it out. And now just if you want to change the options also, you can change. Okay, some other options also there, you can see. Now I will come to the crucial point. Okay, like a advanced video camera thing. So how to do that thing? This is the way. Just here there is a video sensing extension is there. You can go to video sensing extension. Okay, so here we can use anything. Like if you want to play with the video, suppose if you use this one. Actually here, one more time I will share my screen. Okay, last 10 minutes. Now, where is the screen? So this video will be disabled. So that's why what I'm doing here, I'm giving the some like a I'm giving that thing to other people. So what I will do, I'm doing from the other computer because my camera is connected with the this one. So that's why I'm giving the chance to other one. Wait 1 second. Here okay, here share multiple participants. Now yeah, can you see the screen here? Yeah, see here I created one small game. When video motion is like greater than 20, play sound pop until down. So actually I want to play one game here. So how is that game means, here if you observe here, whenever some balloons are coming here, I need to pop up that one. So suppose here, so I need to go there and I need to put it something like this. So with video, sorry, I'm playing with the camera, so I can't pop it properly. So I need to move it, make it a little bit faster. Okay, so this way I can do the video games. So if you observe here, say this video things and this audio thing, or else text to speech, these many options are there. Okay, so I will show you only just samples only. If you want to learn, or else if you want to more concentrate on, you can try your own. Or else if you feel it is difficult and you need some guidance, then you can contact us. Okay, this way we can teach our kids or else our students the scratch. And the main important, other than this one, what are the advanced things? If you ask, actually I will share my video to you in this. Maybe if some new people are there, again today I will share the video. So we have the scratch with the AI and ML. Okay, just let me share some video with you. See what is the
Hello.
Yeah, that is the video for the just scratch. And one more video I want to share. Okay, that is actually see, this is the ML programming in the Scratch, using the Scratch. So at present till now we are using Scratch very limited version only, like designing small games or small things. So anything like all computer games we can create with the Scratch. Now even arrays and the list also, they is their linked list also we can use. Okay, if you want to teach a total computer pattern, pattern means how computer pattern is there. If you want to learn any language from variable to downside arrays. So these all the methods if you want to learn, you can learn using the Scratch. Okay, this way, this is the thing. Okay, today I want to share with you in this webinar. Okay, now it is a time to you. If you want to ask anything, or else if you want to you have any doubts, you have any other things, you can free to ask. Okay, you can open your thing and you can ask. Even mic also you can use, or else a chat box also you can use.